Day 27. I think I'm actually getting close. I didn't think I was, but I hear people talking about like, oh, if you think you've beat Blueprints, you haven't yet. Or like, I have 100 hours in this game, still not done. So I got curious. I'm like, well, how long actually is this? Like, how committed am I? So I looked up the playtime, and it's around like 15 to 20 hours it takes to beat this game. You know, the people who spend forever playing it, that's just like to find all the secrets and to like really uncover the true story. But if your goal is just to reach room 46, which triggers the credits, I might be closer to that than I think. Really, still no tomb. Hello, shrine. If I get a lot of coins today, I'll come back and see what that does. Anyways. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep making videos after I reach credits. I think I just want to record my initial playthrough of beating the game. And if I decide to continue playing after that, I'm probably just going to do it in my own time. But I don't actually know how long it's going to take me. I'm only at about 14 hours, and I feel like I've been taking it pretty slow. So I probably have like 6 more hours of this, maybe more. Okay, and I did read comments about drafting strategy. It sounds like I want this room to be a dead end. This is the most optimal place for a dead end. Let me just try that right away. Okay, storeroom. Oh, I forgot how much money I got. You know what? I'm gonna take those 10 coins and just throw them all at the shrine. See what happens. Hopefully that will get me a lot of blessings, or just a really, really good blessing. Or maybe it affects how long the blessing lasts. I don't know. I'm just gonna go all in though. Shut up and take my money. The Blessing of the General. After you draft a red room, if you have at least 5 different ranks containing red rooms, gain 5 gems. That's a very specific scenario. I don't think I'm gonna run into that in the next 3 days. But hey, now I know. Well, not really. I got 1 blessing. I don't really know how it works yet, but I've done it once. Well, I don't really need items for sale. Okay, so yeah, the more dead ends I do at the beginning, the better. Because then the further down I go, the more open rooms will be available. But that doesn't mean I just want to box myself in with only dead ends. You know? Because then I don't make it anywhere. And I never leave the entrance hall. I would have liked for a tea room there, though. Anyways, this box contains the gems. This box does not contain the gems. The other 2 boxes are true. Well, they can't be. Because then you would be true too, and then we'd have no falsery. So you gotta be a lie. So you gotta be a lie. Because you do contain them. What? That upsets me. But whatever. So these rooms are the most likely to run you into a wall. So like they don't really go where you want to that often. So I might just want to get that over with. I don't want to waste this room. That's a three-door room. I don't just want to waste it here and block off one of the exits. And this one, I could use that and keep going up, but I haven't even explored the rest of rank 1 yet. So maybe I just do this, take that out of the draft pool so that my other rooms will be nicer and I'll have less corner rooms later. Okay. That's a good spot to use the den, I feel like. And then let's do another dead end here. Nice, got some more coins. Okay. And now let's head up this way. That's a dead end. Get rid of the corners while we're still in the early ranks. But now I need this to go right. Okay. See, that was a gamble there, because it was very possible that I could have just gotten stuck. Instead, I had to waste a tea room. This one gives me more options. Okay, then let's draft over this way. Yeah, we're still pretty early. Let's get the dead ends now. So many items. And I want to get laboratory after boiler room, because the boiler room tells you, it actually tells you if the room you're drafting is going to have a vent. I have no way of knowing if I try and draft from the laboratory to the boiler room, so let's go with this one. Let's get a 4. 1 plus 3 squared. 16. No, I didn't mean to press that. Okay, 4. 16. 25. 24. 2. 4. 88. 1. There we go. I had my calculus final today. I better be good at that. Okay. Oh, a coin. Okay. Corridor seems like the best option, I suppose. What? What is that? Okay, I know that loops back down, which is not advised. But this is a very interesting room that I think I need to check out. Is that room 1? It is. It doesn't reset. Is that going to be there every day from now on? Is that stuck there? What the fuck? Can I make the whole house crumble to the ground if I destroy this? Shit, dude. Oh wait, no, I have to go down these stairs and then up here. Well, how do I get into that elevator? Is this a way down into the mines where I can push that minecart? Does not reset each day, but does it reset some days? Doesn't seem to be anything I can do in here. I don't know how to get up there. Okay. Yeah. I hate to waste another door on a tea room, but I didn't want to use my redraw. Now, wait. No, I shouldn't redraw. Because if I did get a room that turned left, it would just take me to the same place as the foundation, which I don't need. Oh, I haven't even hit the east wing yet. So this room will let me over to the east wing. Okay. Also, wait a minute. Each day a meal is served in the dining room after rank 8 has been reached? I could have sworn it was rank 10. Or rank 9. How many is there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I guess it is 8. Weird. For some reason that never clicked in my head. Okay. I might just want to do this one. Because this is pretty much a dead end anyways, right? I'm just going to do it. Because then I have the benefit for every green room after this is going to be free. Which could save me a lot of gems in the future. So I cut myself off from those 2 rooms back there. But honestly, that's okay, I feel like. Okay. Oh, shoot. Wait, I wish I could see what the boiler room looked like. It has 3 doors. It's a T-shape. So if I do this, I can maybe try and force boiler room. Oh, no, I guess the boiler room is a blue room, so my chances are going to be really low. Yeah, it's just blue. I don't even have blue as an option. Okay, what else do I want then? I guess a green room, because I know they're all going to be free, right? Or a shop. Let's do a shop, because I have a lot of coins, and most of the shops will turn for me. Okay, let's do kitchen. And so I can see what the main course is today. Showroom is what will give me extra steps. Plus 15, plus 5 for every green room. I only have 1 green room, I think. Let's buy this. Get my steps up. Nice. Okay, so that's how you can refill the watering can. And I'm guessing if you drain this, then the faucet just doesn't work is all, because I don't see anything else in here that would need water. Okay. Let's do bedroom. Okay. And boudoir. I mean, they all turn right. I've never even read that before. The library gives you less common floor plans. I actually want less common floor plans. Give me that one. Sorry, boudoir. I know you would have given me steps. Let's see, what should I do this time? Read all those. I think this one is the only one left that I haven't read. Right, I haven't read Swimbird, have I? No, I think I have. All the Swimbird's friends were bullying him. Okay. And let's do that one. That's okay. I want to redraw. Oh, shit. Select a new floor plan to permanently add to your estate's draft pool. I've never seen that before. Day 1. Oh, really? I have November 6th marked as day 1. I guess it's day 6 or 7. No pun intended. So I'll write that there. This is an orchard. I need the combo to get into the orchard we have. Does it have to do with the number of apples dropped? Oh, hey. Oh. Which safe is that? Is this the boudoir? A very detailed paper model of a safe. Can I see what the combo is? That access is not in the center. What can I do with that? The Great Hall partitioning plan for Thursday, December 3rd. Is that today? Day 27. Day 7 was when it started. So it took 23 days to reach there. And then 4 more. Today's December 4th. Or maybe it's a -1 because it's the day I don't know. That's interesting. What is this? Drafting Strategy Volume 1. Okay. It should come as no surprise that the first color that comes to mind when speaking about blueprints is blue. And while it is true, most architectural plans and designs are found on blue paper, it is not the only color on which floor plans are drafted. In fact, originally, they were not blue at all. Hundreds of years ago, the chemicals used to create floor plans caused coated paper to turn black when exposed to light. This raven hue, perhaps more fitting to the reign of Horus, was decidedly more difficult to affix on architects' revision edits to, and so blue was proposed as an ideal replacement, as it had no political ties to any other realms. By the 4th era, all floor plans were being printed on blue paper. Over the years, the fear of political connotation deferred to innovation, and the use of colored prints eventually became popular with engineers and architects who used hues as a way to differentiate various types of buildings and rooms. Violet prints, for example, are only used when creating plans for a bedroom, while an orange floor plan will immediately inform a contractor that the print contains designs for a hallway. In this issue of Drafting Strategy, we'll explore the different features of each type of floor plan and look at the underlying connections that tie each room to its color. Nursery. Most violent dreams. The bedroom is often referred to as the heart of the home, and with good reason. It is the place where people can rest during a long day, where they can kick up their feet for a bit and recharge their batteries. Architects always use violet bordered floor plans for bedrooms, and covered in purple hues encountered while drafting will usually let a wary traveler know they have found a room in which they can rest up. Architects may wish to utilize bedroom strategies if they are the type who love to explore and backtrack frequently. Having an excess of steps usually affords bedroom enthusiasts the mobility to be carefree with their plans for the day. Okay. Average number of doors, 1 to 2. Extra items likely. Synergies. Sleeping mask. Nursery. Servants' quarters. Okay. Green rooms are a wonderful way to bring the outdoors inside and provide a breath of fresh air for the home. The abundance of plant life, rich soil, and natural resources in these spaces make them extremely appealing for architects who enjoy gardening and open spaces. These floor plans are extremely synergistic, and strategies centered around green will often involve drafting as many of this color as possible. The more green rooms you are able to draft in your house, the more powerful their effects will become. Additionally, these spaces are more likely than other types of rooms to contain piles of dirt for digging. Associated resource gems, unless you get the terrace. Extra items often. Synergies is the shovel, watering can, and other green rooms. Orange passage. If the bedroom is the heart of the home, then the hallways are the arteries, serving as diverging paths that branch out to connect different parts of the house and lead visitors to their intended destination. While these orange corridors are often overlooked as one travels through them, they are a vital component of any house. The numerous doors found in each hall provide the means to add more rooms to your house, and the more hallways you have, the less likely you are to draft yourself into a dead end. Hallway strategies are ideal for the architect who prefer more rooms and flexible options for expansion over pure resources. Keys, extra items rarely. Synergies is the foyer. Lockpick kit and hall pass. I've never found the hall pass. Shops are an essential part of any large estate, providing a convenient place for the staff and residents to purchase items without having to leave the property. Including at least one of these floor plans in your house will provide you with an outlet for any coins that are found during the day. Strategies that involve generating lots of gold will usually want to draft multiple shop rooms to expand the range of shopping opportunities. These floor plans are bordered with shades of gold, enhancing the sense of luxury and refinement in the shopping experience. Whether it's a quick snack or a high-end fashion item, having a well-placed shop within the estate can greatly enhance the quality of life for the entire household. Yep, coins. Extra items never or free. Oh, never for free. Synergies is the coin purse, the coupon book, and the vault, of course. Negative space. Red rooms are a daring addition to any home, providing a small element of danger that can excite and thrill both residents and visitors. While these rooms come with a certain level of risk, they also offer the potential for substantial returns as they provide as many doors as they do opportunities. Architects who are willing to take the plunge and draft a red room are often rewarded with a unique and striking space that leaves a lasting impression on those who enter. Just like in life, taking risks can be intimidating, but those who dare to venture outside their comfort zone can reap the greatest rewards. Vexation is the associated resource. Seldom extra items. Synergies is the shelter. Tomato soup. Have I seen that before? And skilled players. Yeah. Prismatic room. Oh, I didn't even realize the maze chamber was multicolored. You may, on rare occasions, notice some floor plans that have more than one color in their design. These rooms are unique in that they simultaneously share all the characteristics of each type of room associated with those colors. For example, a floor plan with a violet and gold border would best be described as a bedroom shop, while an orange and green one might contain a corridor of greenery and plants. The aquarium is a very useful multicolored floor plan as it supports all of the color-based strategies listed in the volume. For example, it can give you bonus steps for having a nursery as well as being unlocked for having a foyer. Red room and bedroom is the maid's chamber. Okay. As we reach the end of this volume of drafting strategy, we hope you have found valuable insights and colorful inspiration for your next architectural project. From the purples of our dreams to the red of our fears, we believe that no ambition for an architect is too brave and no design is too colorful. To achieve our goals, we must delve deep into the spectrum, drawing upon all colors and ideas of a daring merit. At the end of the day, color is just another tool. Some wield it to express their own creativity, some hoist it up as a display of their own power, some use it to calculate great sums, but all of us want to find a color we can call our own. Neat. So this is just telling me which rooms to avoid when I go in the Great Hall. Sounds like I want to avoid the bottom two. The middle two are just going to lead to the doors. And the top two are going to be the ones with the lever to the antechamber. These are the symbols I see when drafting. Is that the conference room? Okay. Potential new floor plans. Do I have to pick right now or? Okay. In the drafting studio, you will be able to choose a brand new floor plan to permanently add to your draft pool. Permanent changes do not reset each day. Potential new floor plans. Select floor plan above for more information. Clock tower. Tomorrow, you will start with one key for each tomorrow room you draft today. Vestibule. Whenever you enter vestibule, 3 of the doors in the room unlock and the 4th one becomes locked. Dovecote. Whenever you draw dovecote while drafting, you may rotate floor plans. Well, here's my question. Are any of them going to have lore in them? Like, is there a note in one of these that's going to give me a clue to something else? Or is it just for the functionality? I think I want to go with this one. Just because a 4-way, even if one of them is locked, another 4-way hallway that's not the passageway, so it doesn't cost me 2 gems, is going to be really useful. I know rotating floor plans is too, but I feel like this one is going to be more useful in more scenarios than this one. This one might come in clutch like a few times, but this one I feel like will come in clutch a lot. Oh, it costs 2 gems. Okay, next plan. That one costs nothing, and that one costs 1 gem. That changes things, because I can just do the passageway, and that would be better than this. Because, but also if I have the foyer, will this door still be locked? It had served as the antechamber in the old days before eventually being removed from the estate for having doors that were prone to becoming stuck. Access to Mount Holly's clock tower has always been heavily restricted. Time is sacred, and any tampering of the estate's governing timepiece has never been risked. A towering loft serving home to many of the feathered locals of Mount Holly. As a devout birdwatcher and amateur ornithologist, Mary had petitioned for her uncle for years for this to be built on the estate. I actually might want to do clock tower now, because it implies that I can actually go into the clock tower like that I see at the beginning and mess with time. So I actually think I'm going to do that. I'm doing it. Cool. I'm assuming it doesn't show up yet. Yeah. Okay, interesting. There's not a slot already for the vestibule. So it adds a new thing. Anyways. What is the point of this safe? Also, what room is this? Is it maybe trying to tell me that there's a secret safe behind something? So next time in a room with a whiteboard and a table, there's going to be a safe there. That kind of just looks like the boudoir, though. No, I guess it's not a big whiteboard in the way. What else does that look like? It could be the study. No. What are you trying to tell me? And what are you trying to tell me? Those apples have got to mean something. I'm just going to take a picture of this one. All right. Because is there 4 or 3 numbers on the gate? I don't know. Okay. Okay, I only have one way to go. And that's this way. I'm out of gems now. I gotta do this one. Oh, sweet, I have the key card. This one has a 3. Does that mean it's rare? Oh, dinner. Yay. How on earth do I get in there, though? Maybe the statues in the... Maybe the statues in the freaking tomb opens up this place. That looks like the 7th glass mural in the chapel. Is what that looks like. Okay. Let's use that key. Let's go aquarium. It's every color of room. Yeah, this has miniature rooms too. This is what I thought of when I had that miniature safe. Is it one of these rooms? That one's the only one I know for sure. That's the laundry room, of course. I don't know. The office? There's no terminal, though. It's one of the bedrooms. I don't know which one. That one's like the patio or something. Hold up. Green rooms. That one's this one. Or is it the patio? I think it's the patio. Okay. Cool. That one's locked. Let's not go up there for now. Frick. Okay, let's go draft the dark room then. Also, we need to pay attention because the dining room is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 steps away right now. So if my steps go below that, I want to go back there. Okay, I only have one option. I'm not going in there. It's going to take away my steps. Let's try this one. Oh, man, that's locked too. What about you? Really? Okay. This is the best option, I think. Well, at least I can go in the gym without wasting steps now. Off. Let's turn on the dark room. Let's turn on the garage. Cabinet. Oh, I can see what it says. It says cabinet. Yeah, let's leave key cards on. Because I have a key card. House and hose. Okay. Hello, dark room. Yeah, I didn't lose steps. Haha. Oh, fuck. Well, I suppose... Oh, what is that? It's a window pane. Right. Pane and plane. I don't have that, do I? I do not. That's number 38. L. Plane. Pane. Okay, 6 more. Let me go eat dinner, then figure out what to do. This way. Oh, okay, you have to curve around. I see, I see. What does this room do? That is so curious. Actually, I never read about it. I should have read about it. So 4 rarity. The cornerstone of the house, unvarying and unchanging. The foundation is one of the only constants in the estate of which you can truly rely. This natural cavity was hollowed directly out of the mountain itself, with its stone and earth walls displaying an underlying coarseness that the rest of the mansion conceals. What do you mean does not reset? Okay, let me eat up. Have dinner. Sick. Can't do anything without keys. And I don't seem to have a way to get more keys. The only thing I could do at this point in time is offer some coins to the shrine. So I'm gonna go do that because my run's over anyways. Might as well spend my coins and lose my coins right here. Now I only have 3. Okay, and we're back. So my drafting strategy this time didn't really... I mean, it was effective. I got rid of a lot of dead ends, and then I had mainly open rooms up here. The only reason I was stuck is because I was out of keys and I was out of gems by the top. But it's also because I ran into new rooms, and I wasted my gem. Not wasted, but I spent my gems on those instead of... strategy. But it, yeah, it wasn't really branching out. It was mainly like a long sneaking pathway all the way up here. There was like only one way to go. But it wasn't necessarily bad, especially with my step saving. Wait, take back gold. Better not. What? Well, what happens if I do? Cursed! Each time you draft a bedroom, lose 1 step. Each time you draft a hallway, lose 1 key. Each time you draft a green room, lose a gem. Each time you draft a shop, lose 1 coin. And each time you draft a red room, lose all of the above. For 2 days. No, bro, you don't understand. Dude, you don't understand. I was trying to take it back so that I could give you more. Oh my gosh, I didn't even notice the even larger statue behind him. I was trying to give you 3 more coins, that's it. You didn't have to do me like that, man. That's awful. Okay, I think my drafting strategy might have to take a break for the next 2 days For now, though, I want to go to the orchard. See if that picture I got of the orchard actually unlocks anything over here. East path. Also, what's new with you? Anything cool in here? No, you're just the same. Alright. Orchard. That's definitely where the last fire is. That is 100% what that is. I wasn't sure before if it was like the pipe or something else, but now I know for sure that is another valve to the fire. Okay. It's a 4-digit combination. The first apple tree has 3 in this calendar. Next one has 4. Next one has 4. And last one has 2. Okay. Then maybe it's the number of fallen apples. This one has 1 on the ground. This one has none on the ground. This one has 1 on the ground. And the last one has either 0 or 1. I don't know, it's kind of far. Okay, 1. No. Maybe it's the total number of apples, both fallen and in the tree, which would make this 4, this 4, this 5, and this one either 2 or 3. 2, 3, okay. There's also the tree at the top. I don't see how that would help us because that would be a 5th tree. Some of the apples are like outside of the wall of that tree, so maybe they add to that. So this one would be 5. This one would stay 4. This one would become 6. And this one would be 4. Okay, I'm going to try one more thing. I'm going to increase this one by 1, this one by 1, and this one by 1. Nah. Okay, counting apples didn't work. I don't know how to get in here. But yeah, let me call it a day. And find out what is going on with that foundation room. That's what it was called, right? Yeah, the foundation. Chapel, cloister, shrine. Yeah. That's crazy. I haven't gotten a repeat title yet. Anyways. Let's see where the heck this foundation is. Oh yeah, day 28. Bum bum. Bum bum. Yeah, it just stays. Oh, my curse only has 1 day left now. I got out of it by being cursed at the end of the day, I guess. Okay. That's a pretty good spot for it, I feel like, though. I mean, it's a T-shaped room. I wish it was facing north, the exit, but I mean, that's okay. That is not what's up. Adds 8 classrooms to. Is the classroom not in the draft pool normally? I might want to do this just because I haven't seen the classroom in a while. And I did solve the classroom puzzle. Secret safe behind you. I got no clue. Right, that's where you were. Let me through. Oh, thank you. Okay. See, anytime I draft, like, anything today, I'm gonna lose an item. Dead end. Closet. Alright, yeah. Okay, blue rooms are safe. That's nice. Spare room, I guess. So I can get the whole bottom rank. I don't think that was the right strategy there. Yeah. Yeah, let's do this one. A lot of people here. We got Herbert Sinclair, Mary Jones, Deputy? Is that what Det is? Bon Margle got it twice. A few months after each other. Okay. This book was reviewed and cleared for publication by the Fen Erie Central Board of Education. It has been edited to conform to our department standards, including the omission of sections deemed inaccurate or unsuitable for public. Okay, so I can't trust this, is what you're telling me. The so-called history of Orindia. Oh, geez. When you said you covered stuff up, I thought you meant, like, you just edited it out. You literally just took a highlighter and went... Okay, so, blank. The name used to designate the realms of the Eastern waters is no longer known to the average citizen of the elder generation. We must permit our leaders to enjoin us to abandon our past. Great. Ajera. Most historians mark the beginning of the First Era, often denoted as Ajera, by the ascension of the first king, whose name, Orus, would later grace the burgeoning township in which he was crowned. Orus was known, before his coronation, as a prominent merchant lord of considerable means and affluence, whose sway in the region made him the ideal candidate for the unification of the surrounding provinces. Regrettably, history is not always forthcoming, and the surviving records of those bygone days are mostly limited to trade agreements and sales receipts. Nevertheless, we can deduce from these ledgers that Orus had but one aim: expansion. The territory spread forth from the heart of Orus, and by the end of the first century, a new kingdom was born. There's the castle down there. Second Era. It was the fourth king who split the vast domain in 3 equal shares, 3 realms for his 3 children. To the eldest, he granted the fields and mountains of his great-grandfather, the middle province and heartspring of the kingdom. The eldest accepted the gift. To the youngest, he bestowed upon him the realm of Arch Ares, the land of northern storms, a wild and untamed expanse which at the time was not as developed, but a good deal more vast than the eldest brother's lot. And to his middle child, his only daughter, he gifted her the southern region, Eraja, a land steeped in tradition. Third Era. After the Second Era drew to a close, the 3 sovereign realms have achieved a period of remarkable progress and prosperity. Each of these distinct regions, ruled by their respective sibling monarchs, had blossomed, cultivating the bountiful resources of their lands and developing a unique character and culture that set them apart from one another. Despite those differences, the sibling monarchs managed to maintain friendly relations throughout their lives and were known for their cooperation in matters of trade and transportation. The succeeding generations of their heirs continued that tradition, and the third era was defined by... Okay, the three regions. There's a mountain symbol, the Black Widow symbol that I've seen before, and then the middle one is censored. Commerce between the three realms, further strengthening their bond and laying the foundation for the promise of a prosperous and bright future. Show letter. I'm going to read that at the end. As the kingdom endured the fourth era, a different kind of ruler took the reins of power. King Desolate's III was a... They hated him. Blank King, who often was seen drinking, a sight that shocked not only the gentry in the court, but the masses as well. Desolates was renowned as the king of... No one, when he made the decision to move, leaving castle and court behind. Leaving castle and court behind. The people were overjoyed by this choice and were those that viewed the king's conduct to be unbecoming of his common folk. His common folk. These idiots' voices planted the seed which took root in the grand city of Fen. Now what is this? This is from Detective, not Deputy. Detective Von Margle. It says, Baron Sinclair, thank you so much for your cooperation with our department and this investigation. We know our presence is never convenient, especially for someone of your social status, so it means all the more that you are not only tolerant, but also willing to aid our efforts in getting this business done as quickly as possible. We are returning with this letter, the book you lent us, though I must confess, it was not as much help as I had hoped. I had heard that your library of rare and restricted books was quite extensive, and I was told by a reliable source that if a first edition and uncensored copy of the history of Orindia could be found, it would likely be found within the Baron's own collection, but perhaps I was misinformed. Still, part of me thinks that you may have given me the censored copy as a jest, a taste, if you will, for the bureaucrat of their own medicine. And if that is the case, then I will say, well done, fair play, and perhaps on my next visit we'll have a laugh about this after you have given me the actual manuscript. Until then, Detective Von Margle, Red Guard. I remember him being against the Red Guards, so it makes sense he wouldn't give him the original. But where is the original? Because I would like to read that too. Era of Ruin. After the passing of King Desolates III, the fourth era came to an abrupt end. Thankfully, the king died. On the very next day, the 6th of October, the Prince Learson of Fen declared himself the true monarch. This declaration was bolstered by a number of supporters due to the fact that Desolate's force shared little of his virtues. As the prospect of civil war seemed inevitable, the realm's regiments were hastily recalled from the frontiers to stamp out and put an end to the Fensurrection. However, instead of restoring order, what ensued was a savage and merciless campaign against their own people. The gardens of Fen, once a center of splendor, were transformed into a battlefield as the cries of the innocent echoed through the city's streets, stained in red. The pacification of Fen. Oh my gosh, bro, how much is it? The brutality of the pacification of Fen did not go unnoticed by neighbors. As sympathy for the city surged, allies came forward to lend support. Among them was the general of the Northern Regiment, who, sickened by the barbaric actions of the other battalions, joined forces with Prince Learson to form a formidable army. Together, they leveraged their political influence and favors to persuade the nearby realms of Archaeres and Nuance to join their cause. I'm wondering if that Red Prince book is like all an allegory for this. And so if I want to know what actually happened and read the uncensored version, the clues are in that book. Or something like that. Maybe not. However, even with the tide turning in their favor, victory did not come easy. The War of the Fifth Era lasted 22 long years and saw buried 1 in every 3 men. Prince Learson himself added another number to the casualties. However, even in death, he had won. Oris had fallen, and with it the realm. The black flags that had flown for 5 eras were burned, and in their place, red banners were hoisted in honor of the fallen Fen. Just like the red banner that didn't move with the wind that the great Alzara showed me. The few remaining members of the former royal family fled in fear of their lives to the south, forever exiled. The current era. Today, the realms inherited by the three, Fen Ares, Arch Ares, and Eurasia, once again stand united as allies. Though the distance between our peoples have grown, our connection to this land remains as strong as ever. The spruce and birch that span across our realms serve as a constant reminder that we all share a common past. For this is, despite everything else, a land rich in history, a land of myth and wonder, a land that sprung forth the greatest empire the world has ever seen, the land of our fathers, of our mothers, and of our children. What country is this in? What continent? Blech. That's how it ends. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I was meant to glean much from that other than the detective's letter saying, hey, give me the original. But my gems, though. But it's a dead end, so I should do it early. But, like, that's all my gems. But, like, 8 items could be worth it. Oh, and I get gems back, so, yeah. We're chilling. Okay, this isn't actually lore significant. This, I now know, just leads me to a trunk that is locked. Oh, I guess I have a sledgehammer, so it won't be locked for me. Okay. Every time I find the magnifying glass, I never actually have the chance to use it. Break that. Oh, secret garden key. Hold on, let me count how much I've got so far. 1, 2, come on. 1, 2, 3. 4 for the gem. 5 for this. So I thought it said 8 items. Maybe I picked up a lot of keys or something and I'm forgetting. Cart and where's the other one? Hello? Is this the flames? Is this where I can activate those 4 fires? That little overlook. He's looking down the cracked side. I'm pretty sure that's where you can see formations in the rock. And he's pointing down there. Like the columns in the rock. Okay. Hello. Car. Oh, okay, that's where it is. Car and cart. Did I get 8 items from here? Whatever. Secret garden key. That's big. Key to the secret garden. And what is this? What is that? April 12th. Dear Miss Marigold, thank you so much for giving our editors the opportunity. Oh my god. Did I just predict this or what? Thank you so much for giving our editors the opportunity to consider your illustrated children's book, The Red Prince. Unfortunately, I regret that we have come to the conclusion that although the illustrations are wonderful, we do not think the material is a good fit with Ruffington's current catalog, and therefore will not be pursuing a partnership at this time. If you provided us with a return envelope, your manuscript will be returned to you. Otherwise, it has been recycled. Thank you again for thinking of us here at Ruffington, and do not be discouraged to submit any work you complete in the future. We wish you every success in finding a home for your book. Thomas E. Anders, editor, Ruffington Red Publishing, Children's Book Department, something. Change the ending to political. I freaking knew it. It was an allegory for something else happening at the time. Okay. Wasn't the ending... What, is the version I read pre-ending change or after ending change? Post-ending change? Because the ending I remember is just like he was reading the same book that we're reading right now, and it was just like meta. I don't get how that's political unless it's trying to hint that you're reading real life right now. Like, this is your current situation right now. You're reading it. Like, that type of thing. Very well could be it. Okay. Yeah, let's do this dead end. Get your dead ends over with early. I've only drafted blue rooms. This curse has nothing on me. I haven't lost anything to it so far. Oh, I'm about to, though. Hold up, what did I need security for? I vaguely recall needing this. Oh, it's because I had a key card last time, so I wanted to make key card doors more likely. But I low-key don't need to do that right now. Let's do that. I know I'm going to lose a key, but I'm going to gain a key instantly. Plus, I still have 5. We're good. I really want to stick along the west wing and get the secret garden. That's kind of just my goal here. Yep, lose a key. I don't care, though, because if I find a locked door, I'm not using a key. I'm using my secret key. Okay, fine. Give me gems. Gems. Immediately, I'm directed away from where I want it to be. I'll be back, though. The gems are not in this box. The gems are in this box. The white box is true. But if you guys are telling the truth, then that means this guy's also telling the truth. We can't have 3 truth sayers. Come on now. So these two both have to be false. Wait, what? No. If either of these are true, then they're both true. But also, if that's true, this is true. These two being true. Wait. This being true is conditional on these two being true. This could be true or false. I'm not sure. But all I know for sure is that these ones have to be false. Which means this one can't be false, though. So if these two are false, that means this one would have to be true. And we can use that to figure out where the gems are. This is true. They're not in here. This is false. They're not in there. So it has to be this one. Nice. Okay. Yeah. New floor plans 1 time each. Wait, what? You may draw new floor plans 1 time for each. Okay, so I can redraw once because I only have one compass room in my house. Well, no, I have 2. The library is a compass room. Oh, and so is the outer room. Okay. Yep. I know what that means now. Okay. So, is this really the flag of Reddington? Just red? So I solved the thing, right? Didn't I? Oh, those are the 4 or the 3 districts, I suppose. I don't remember their names. Eraja, Ares, something. I don't know. But that was the one that was censored for some reason. That checkmark one. So I guess... was the point of this puzzle just to know what color each flag is? Now, let me pull up the answer. Or at least what I thought was the answer at the time. Maybe it's different now. So I had the mountain flag as yellow, the checkmark flag as orange, and the hourglass flag as purple. Pretty sure that's right. Let's see, this one got 9 out of 10. Okay, because they got that one wrong. And they got the lizard wrong. The lizard is supposed to be purple. No, the lizard is supposed to be green. And this flag is supposed to be purple. I think. Does that match with everything? This one got 10 out of 12. Because this flag is supposed to be purple and this one is supposed to be orange. Everything else they got right. This one got 10 out of 12. Because this one is supposed to be yellow. And that's supposed to be green. See, that's only 2 mistakes. Okay, so I'm pretty sure what I have on my phone is the solution. So now if I have the correct solution, what do I do with it? Is what I was trying to figure out last time I was here too. Can I spin you? Mm-mm. Just have something to do with this. This does say classroom puzzle. So maybe the answer to the paintings is in this room. Every letter I get from the painting corresponds to a number, and it's some sort of code. But, like, let's say I got a T. What would that be over there? Because T is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6th purple. There's only 3 purples over here. Does this have anything to do with it? Other than the holographic letters, it's pretty normal. It's gotta have something to do with this room. But first thing first, I need to actually get the rest of the letters. I need to get all 44 letters. Then I need to find out what order those letters go in, and then somehow use this room to decode those letters into a combination of numbers. That's not even what I came here to do. I came here to find out what the heck I do with these colors. Do these colors have anything to do with these colors? I don't know. Maybe this is a clue. Each color is only used twice. Maybe that's telling me just out of my pool of letters I have. No, that wouldn't make sense because you can't use only each letter twice. It's 44 specific letters. How do I do anything with this? What is this combo? How does knowing these colors help? Is it really just solving that puzzle teaches me what the colors of the different factions are? And that will be important later? Also, the 8 still is an infinity. So what does that tell me about the whole turning this into numbers theory? If I'm going to be adding infinity to that somehow. I don't know. I don't get it. Really don't get it. Let's just move on. I have redraws. Let's do it. I still have a redraw. Let's do it. I still have a redraw. Let's do it. I was really hoping for a 4-way room. That wasn't the passageway. There's another classroom. This one is grade 2. This one has a different set of answers. Do I need to get all the classrooms to figure out this puzzle? This looks the same. They both go yellow, purple, blue. Okay, I know this from the billiards room. So what did they get wrong? All seems right so far. 6 minus 1 minus 3 would be 2. So that one's wrong. 6 plus 1 times 21, yep. 6 times 1 times 3. That one should be 18, not 24. Okay. And what about you? Got 9 out of 12. First one right, second one right, third one right, fourth one right, fifth one right. Okay. Bottom left, that should be 12, not 7. Next one right. Next one right. 6 minus 1 minus 3. Yep, that's right. 6 plus 1 is 7 times 3. That should be 21, not 9. 6 times 1 times 3 is 18. 6 minus 1 is 5. Times 3 is 15, not 3. Why does it matter which ones they got wrong, though? Does it?